What's up, everybody? Coming back at you with the free NCAA football free pick for October 4th, 2018. Just to recap what happened yesterday, we won. That's 3 straight free pick winners. Let's go for 4 today. And it's on the 5 o'clock card with the Houston Cougars versus the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. I like this game. It's a minus 18 points. I actually moved up to 18.5 points for the Houston Cougars, and rightfully so. They have all the advantages. They have the home field advantage. They have the better offense by far, and the defense is slightly better. The offense for the Houston Cougars is led by the quarterback King, who's completing 62.7% of his passes for 1,197 yards, 15 touchdowns, and just 1 interception. That's nice. Tulsa, on the other hand, their quarterback, Skipper, is completing 58% of his passes for 4 touchdowns with 6 interceptions. That's not good at all. 716 yards through the air. On the ground, they're averaging only 4 yards a carry. That's not acceptable in football. College football, it should be 5.5 yards a carry. Houston is averaging on the ground 6.4 yards a carry. So you can see the offense is definitely on the side of Houston. The over-under on this game is 70.5. That's a lot of points. But it could be one of those rare scenarios where instead of taking the normal Indian Cowboys theory of the favorite underdog over, I like that theory. I've used it a lot of times. I give him credit every time because he's the one that came up with it that I know of. It's smart. You normally take the dog and the over, but in this case, I like the favorite and possibly the over. The free pick actually is going to be the Houston Cougars minus 18.5. Bring it down to 18. So what I call 18, I see it a lot of places at 18. There's a few that are 18.5, but make sure you shop around and get that 18.5 down to 18 for the free pick on Thursday. And some leans for you. I did some research, so I might as well give it to you also on the baseball card. When it comes to this Colorado game against the Milwaukee Brewers, this is a very interesting game. I could not call it. I couldn't call it. Both offenses are very good. The pitching for Colorado is decent. He's fared much better the last few weeks. In September, he had a 3.25 ERA. His last 15, which is about 2 games, he had a 1.54 ERA. So the pitching for Colorado is decent. He's been pitching well lately. But for Milwaukee, they're using, just like Oakland A's yesterday, the opener strategy. And what I mean by that is they have an opener that's going to maybe do the first inning, depending on how they do. And then they're going to give way to another pitcher who's going to finish out and see how well they do. They're going to use the entire bullpen together to get a win. Instead of the traditional, we have a starter, we have a setup man and a closer and whatnot. So, and the bullpen helps out. So we should see an interesting game. I couldn't call it because of that. It does change the odds a little bit when they do that type of strategy. So if I was going to take this game, I would lean towards Colorado plus 1.5. It's at minus 135 right now. It's a good price. You're getting about 12% already with the 1.5 advantage, because the over-under is 8.5, and this game could go under. I mean, the way that the Colorado pitcher has been pitching and the guy for the squad for Milwaukee could do well. That's my first MLB pick. Secondly, to give you some information, I got my notes here. Secondly, I like the Dodgers. Even though the line is dropped from minus 220, which is a great number that I like. I normally take the run line after that. It's dropped down to minus 183. Minus 183 for the Dodgers is a good price, only because the Dodgers are hitting well. I really want to take the run line, and normally I would on this. I don't normally go past minus 170 when it comes to a price on the money line. It's just, that's a lot of juice. There's just a lot. If I think they won 183, I think they can win by 2. So I'm going to give them out as a lean as minus 1.5 for the Dodgers to win against the Braves and Fulgenetic. To give you some stats, the Dodgers Ryu pitcher who's starting today instead of Kershaw in Game 1, hope it gives him some confidence. He actually has been pitching really well. A 1.97 ERA this year. He's 7-3. I mean, you can't really do better than that. His last 15, he has an ERA of 15 games. He has a ERA of .047. Not bad. On the other hand, Fulgenevich has a 2.85 ERA. He's 13-10. His strikeout to innings pitched ratios is about the same as Ryu's, about 1. The one thing about Fulgenevich, I saw him play this year. He's struggling a little bit. His control and his command can get off. So I wonder how he's going to do in that 4th inning, that 5th inning, once that rotation has gone through 3 times. So that's where I believe the game will be won at that moment. The bats are hot for Dodgers. They're almost my free pick for you guys today was the Dodgers minus 1.5. I'm taking the lean and we'll take the Houston Cougars. Let's get this money and get ready for this football weekend. Y'all have a good one. Talk to you soon.